Who got married in 81? In the 80s?
Nobody.
I'm saying it to our audience out there. Oh. If you got married in the 80s, did anybody say pledge your troth?
Or yeah. And I just want to say from a camera point.
They had a big crane, bro.
Well, it was first of all, you could tell it was kind of 80s because they did just a high zoom. It was hilarious. Like if you watched any kind of 70s or early 80s TV shows, there was a lot of zooms like this, but go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So by giving and receiving a ring and by joining hands by the power vested in me by the authority of the state of New York.
It looks like they don't know if he's going to say it or not. It looks like, is he going to say we're married? Because
I know, but yeah, you're right. Watch what happens.
It looks like they're not sure whether it's going to go the way they think it's.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if that was a story point because go ahead.
I pronounce that they are husband and wife.
See, look, he doesn't know for sure. And he's like, I got away with it.
Like, here's the thing. So when you walk down the aisle, I guess in soaps, you never know when someone could come in and punch you. Or someone could say, I
object. Yeah.
I object.
Right. Yes.
So it's like when the guy says it, it's official. But because it does look like he was waiting for another shoe to drop.
Yes,
they both were. They're like,
totally.
Is he going to say we're married? Is he going to say we're married?
It's interesting. I don't know what the story was, but you could definitely tell they were kind of hoping it was going to happen.
Right.
Like they're getting away with something.
Yeah. Now let's see the exaltation here. Yeah. I hear that one thing in the back.
Yeah. Oh, watch out for the trumpets. Dude, this is almost like Rocky right there.
I was going to say, it sounds like the beginning of like...
Getting strong now.
Well, it almost sounded like the beginning of like Star Wars too. Like
totally.
There we go.
Who's this rando? Who's it?
When do they do what? When do they do the we did it thing? The pose that I'm thinking of?
It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. I feel
like I don't know who that those randos are. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, it gets better. Keep going. Look, he's like, I can't believe we did this.
I know.
We got to kiss again just to make sure.
What did they?
Look, he's saying something to her. You know that.
Oh yeah.
You know that. Look, and now he's running. He's like, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get him before they tell us we didn't do it. Let's go.
It's not legal in New York anyway. We got to go. That's amazing, dude.
Wow. That's so interesting. That's not what I expected.
That was an interesting, there were some things going on there. If we could really go back and dissect this whole thing, there was a lot of nuances going on there. And just watching it for the first or second time, you can see that there were hesitations. Like, is this going to happen? So it was interesting.
It felt like maybe there was just a lot of beats being played there. And maybe in the buildup, like those things that the officiant was saying matched up. You're right. With like, stories that they could think about, but
that's awesome. But you got to love Jeannie Francis, beautiful, and you got to love
stunning
Luke's beautiful perm. That's all I got to say. Tony Geary, and he was the master, man. One of the best ever who's done it on daytime ever, hands down. And you could see in there were so many little things going on between.
Yeah, the anticipation that they had, like you can imagine the people at home being like, everybody else at home was like, just like Tony.
But that's amazing because I would never think to do that. Like in a scene, if I just got married and Tony was just, he did like 3 things on the walk. Well, like you were like, what the heck?
Well, that's interesting though. I wonder like, cause you get married, you show up, you're standing at the altar. Chances are it's going to happen. Like, and yes, right. and when I guess you're right. Like when the other person is saying, I do, you're like, are they going to actually say I do? Right. Cause that's the,
but it looked like he was waiting on the priest or whoever was doing the ceremony.
It didn't look like he was worried about her. It looked like they were worried if they were going to get the illegal authority.
Or the cops were coming in or something was going to ruin the show. Yeah. So unbelievable, man. What an honor to be a part of General Hospital after watching these two just kind of, and we'll throw in Ken Shriner, paved the way for young people. Well, we were young people like us.
The next generation.
The next generation. That's right.
Thanks for watching TV with us, friends. Bye.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.